Tonight is kind of a catalyst for me. I just received another message, and it's far worse than any of the others. My girlfriend died on the 7th of August, 2012. She was involved in a 3-car collision driving home from work when someone ran a red light. She passed away within minutes on the scene. We had been dating for 5 years at that point. She wasn't big on the idea of marriage. It felt archaic, she said. Gave her a weird vibe. But if she had been, I would have married her within 3 months of our relationship. She was vibrant. The kind of girl that would choose dare every time. She was happiest when camping, but a total technophile too. She always smelled like cinnamon. That being said, she wasn't perfect. She always said something along the lines of, "I've got so many flaws, and that's just a part of me." So, this is for M. The music she said she liked and the music she actually liked were very different. Her idea of affection was a side hug. She had really long toes, like a chimpanzee. I know that's all tangential, but I don't feel right discussing her without you having an idea of what she was like. Emily had been dead for approaching 13 months when she first messaged me. September 4th, 2013. This is when it began. I had left Emily's Facebook account active so I could send her the occasional message, post on her wall, go through her albums. It felt too final and too un-Emily to memorialize it. I share access with her mother, Susan, meaning her mother has her login and password and has spent a total of approximately 3 minutes on the website. After a little confusion, I assumed it was her.
Hello.
Who is this? It's really weird receiving messages from Emily's account. Okay, well, in the future, please send me messages from your own account, even if you want to discuss her page.
Hello.
Susan, you're on Emily's account. November 16th, 2013.
Hello. Let's hit up trail this Sunday.
Who the fuck is this?
The wheels on the bus.
Please, tell me who you are. I had received confirmation from Susan that she hadn't logged into Emily's account since the week of her death. Em knew a lot of people, so I instantly assumed that this was one of her more tech-savvy friends fucking with me in the worst possible way. I noticed pretty much immediately that whoever was chatting with me was recycling old messages from mine and Em's shared chat history. The wheels on the bus comment was from when we were discussing songs to play on a road trip that never eventuated. The hellos happened like a million times. Around February 2014, Emily started tagging herself in my photos. I would get notifications for them, but the tag would generally always be removed by the time I got to it. The first time I actually caught one, it felt like someone had punched me in the gut. She would tag herself in spaces where it was plausible for her to be, or where she would usually hang out. I've got screenshots of the two, from April and June. These are the only ones I've caught, so they're a little out of the timeline. Around this period of time, I stopped being able to sleep. I was too angry to sleep. She would tag herself in random photos every couple of weeks. The friends who noticed and said something thought it was kind of a fucked up bug, but I found out recently that there have been friends who noticed and just didn't say anything. Some of them have removed me from their Facebook friends list. At this point, some of you may be wondering why I didn't just delete my Facebook. I wish I had. I got off it for a little while. On days when I can't get out there, though, It's nice having my friends available to chat. It's nice visiting M's page when the little green circle isn't next to her name. I was already socially reclusive when M was alive. Her death turned me into something pretty close to a hermit. Facebook and MMOs are my only real social outlet. On March 15th, I sent what I assumed was M's hacker a message. Why are you doing this? Why do you keep tagging her? On March 25th, I received an answer.
Hello. 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 Hello.
This is actually devastating. I don't know why you enjoy doing this.
OMG, cinnamon-scented candles.
Go to hell.
Why are you doing this?
It wasn't until I was going over these logs a few months later that I noticed she was recycling my own words as well. My response seems kind of lackluster here. I was intentionally providing him or her with emotional bait. This is actually devastating. To keep them interested in their game. I was working off the assumption that the kind of person to do this would be the kind of person that would thrive on the distress of others. I was posting in tech forums, looking for ways to track this person, contacting Facebook. I needed to keep them around so I could gather evidence. Before anyone else asks, yes, I had changed the password and all the security info countless times. 16th of April, I received this.
We should make our own jam. JFC, Samantha. Nah, different. No chance of passing. No chance of passing. How many? Garage side door. Side. I. No chance of passing.